Hey, everybody. Oh, it has been an amazing day today, but a very tiring day. So, hey, everybody. You have tuned into the Art of Transparency Talk Show. I am your host, Makita Moore. Um, hey, y'all. Happy New Year. Oh, my goodness. We are in 2022. So if you didn't get your affairs in order for 2021, I'm gonna need you to do that, right? Get them affairs in order. So hey y'all. Today is January the 9th, 2022. We are already 9 days into the new year. I can't believe it. Like, whoa. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna dwell on that because that's like, whoa, time waits for nobody. So if you don't get it together, you better. So tonight I have an amazing guest. They all amazing, right? She is a 2022 The Art of Transparency Tour speaker. She just started with us this year for 2022. Ooh, I'm sweating. I think I'm having a personal summer, but it's okay. She started with us for 2022, and she will travel and meet people and tell her story and bless the people with her testimony. So without further ado, I'm tired, y'all. Can y'all see it? I hope not. I hope I don't have no bags. But anyway, I am going to introduce to you my sister, Miss TWana Wilson. Hey! Oh my goodness, I was just telling everybody just a little bit about you and how you joined us this year for 2022. So I'm going to let you tell the audience who you are and what you do.
Oh, thank you so much, Makita, for having me tonight. So grateful to be here. Um, well, who am I? Well, I'm an educator. I'm an entrepreneur. Um, I'm a CEO. Yay! Of my company abilities above.
Low, like I'm We happy about them things.
I am a CEO of my company Abilities Above Bounds Beyond LLC. I'm also a centennial member of the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Shout out Star Wars. We're celebrating 100 years and on 1922 today.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, oh, that's amazing. That's just too unique, and that's what we are.
So it's anniversary time and everything. Okay.
Yes. And I'm also I'm a wife. I've been married to my very supportive husband Ken for 17 years. That's
17. You're gonna have to tell me how you did
Oh,
that. 17 years.
Ooh,
I can't last 7 months.
Sometimes it feels like that with me too, but we made it. We made it. And I have 3 beautiful children: Deja, Keyshawn, and Cayman. Cayman is my baby, and he has special needs, namely 22Q and autism.
Okay.
And I'm also a mother of a fur baby named Cole. So that's a little
I
bit
want a
about
fur
me.
baby, but I have no time.
I thought I wasn't gonna have time, but I mean, I don't know what I would have done without Cole now. I was like, am I gonna be able to deal with this? Especially with my allergies, but we make it happen. I'm glad we got him.
I'm gonna try it, I think. Because I think about all the work that I do, then I'm in and out of town a lot. I got some projects coming up, which is why I'm working the way that I'm working. So absolutely I want a fur baby. Absolutely I do. But then I just kind of, like I said, I don't want to neglect the baby, right? I don't want to be like, well, I ain't gonna take you outside today, and then you're gonna get a whooping because you did something you wasn't supposed to do in the house, but it's gonna be my fault because I didn't take you out. So I don't know.
It takes time.
I definitely want and I'm crazy because I want a huge dog. I want a cane corso.
Oh, I don't know what
they are huge. They They're huge. When we get
Oh,
off, you look that up, cane
okay.
corso. It's
I am.
huge. And they're about 70 pounds at 6 months.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they got jabber jaws and they slob a lot. That's the only
Uh-huh.
thing that I don't like, that whole slobbing, but they're so cute. But anyway, so I'm thinking about it. I'm
Okay.
definitely thinking
I'm gonna be checking that out.
about it. So tell everybody, hi everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned in to the Art of Transparency Talk Show. I am your host, Makita Moore, and I am talking to my wonderful sister, TWana Wilson. Oh my goodness. Tell everybody, what made you choose AOT?
Oh man. Well, I remember when we had started the anthology project
Mhm.
and for Mother's Fight or Flight, the journey to mental health. And we were talking and you were, just kind of telling me a little bit about Invisible Daughters and uh Makita Moore and then the AOT came up and you told me about it. And I think we talked about this. I got a little nose and that's what I do. I like to research. And so I
I
started
like when people get
research.
nosy.
Yeah, I started researching to find out what is AOT and a little bit about more about your journey and you know what all came with Makita, with us doing that book project. And when I saw that AOT was going out to these different cities,
Mhm.
reaching all these different families, and you had outreach going on with
Mhm.
your tour.
Mhm.
So even with just sharing your testimony and helping people heal from just learning about what all the speakers were going through, when you had outreach tied to it, going and being a part of that in different cities where you don't have a connection at all, maybe, and then a lot of the speakers too, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh.
That's a big part of my life is trying to make sure to give back, do
Mhm.
community outreach. And if I can be a part of that, and not only are you in different cities, you're in different states, you're in different countries. So, hey, that was like a no-brainer. That was a no-brainer. And anybody that's making that kind of an impact, I want to be a part of that too. I know a lot of people are gonna be blessed in so many different ways.
Ugh,
It's
so
just
many.
like even just thinking about it, it's brought me out of my shit. We haven't even got to a city yet for 2022. And it's like you're pulling things out of me I didn't even know was in myself. And we haven't even started it yet. So if that
Wow.
stuff is coming and it's touching me and it's even touching other people just by helping me feel more comfortable to share my story so it can impact somebody else. Man, when all of us get together, baby, it's gonna be
Oh,
fire. I know it is.
I'm a little in a very good way. So I say this with all goodness and positivity. I'm a little scared because the stories, just some of the stories that I've heard thus far, um, the things that I know and have seen God do over the years. The fact that there are more and more people like, I need to be a guest speaker, I need to be a part of it, I need to be something with AOT. I need to be there, right? I need to be in the building. Um, I'm not scared in the aspect of fearful, but I'm like, Lord, you about to blow our mind, and I know, you know what I'm saying. It's not a thinking or maybe it's a I know He is about to blow our minds. Just looking at some of the guest speakers and some of the things that the actual AOT tour speakers have gone through, you can't go through all of that and not, reap
Mhm.
something. Like, we
Yeah.
didn't go through that for nothing. Like, there is a reason all of us had to go down that particular journey. All of us had to do the work, right? We
Yeah.
had to do the work. So I sit in amazement as to what God is about to do with this one, because 2022, that's a lot of tools for a reason. We got to make some impact, right? And then as far as making an impact with community outreach, it's more about the community than it's ever been about us. right?
Yeah.
We to reach someone that may not have been reached if it wasn't for us. They may not have been touched if it wasn't for us, right? We pride ourselves on that. Like we
Hmm.
have to go out in the community. It's not for just the people that can afford to buy the tickets. It's for the people that can't afford to buy the tickets too. This year, we're giving away tickets for every single city for those that want to come but can't, or want to come but can't afford the $35 ticket. We're trying to get some transportation for some people. So this year, AOT is really doing some amazing things, and I cannot wait for the first city. COVID, and this is how I know we about to do some real work, right? Because COVID is trying its best to sit
Yes,
us
it
down
is.
again. But COVID just don't know. February, we ready. Rather, we gotta be in Memphis on, in front of the camera. We ready. So we're not canceling February. So COVID go sit down somewhere because it's gonna happen one way or the other. AOT has upgraded its camera system and all of that so that we can do lives and stream it because it's very important that we reach the masses um, and still be safe. That's number one. We will be safe. So we will follow all CDC guidelines. I have to tell y'all that. We will follow all CDC guidelines. You got to wear your mask. We will be taking temperatures at the door. Like we're going to keep you as safe as we can when you come out and see us. So I am so glad that you're here, TWana. But tell us something that we would normally know, right? Because I know you were in my the anthology with Fight or Flight. What Okay, so for those that don't know, let me back up just a little bit. I also have a publishing company called The Invisible Daughter LLC, and we do books on all kinds of subjects, but they are all sort of autobiographies, right? And the book TWana was in is called Fight or Flight, The Journey to Mental Health, right? And it talks about being a parent. It talks about being a child of somebody with mental health, and we dive in what that looks like in our world, right, and what that feels like. So she was a part of that anthology, and tell us what did that help with, like just writing that particular chapter. What did that do for you? Because I know you have been holding in some stuff for a very long time. So tell us what that did for you in terms of the mental health aspect of
Um, well, when I started off doing writing for my chapter, it brought up so many,
it.
I'm gonna just say wounds.
Yeah,
Wounds.
yeah.
I think in my book I call it scratching, a scratch or a wound. It brought up a lot. Just in the journey from childhood, being a mom, losing my own mother, to even just kind of grieving different relationships,
Hmm.
the struggle with my marriage, the struggle with just making sure that I had enough of me to go around for all of the kids.
Yeah.
It was so much that started coming up. And whenever you think you're healed, but then it's like the band-aid get ripped off. And so as I was writing that chapter, things were coming up. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, what am I gonna do? And I was like, sometimes I couldn't even write no more. And I
Mm-hmm.
would take a break. But I kept writing. And normally once I'll tunnel out and I just write, 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 write.
Yes.
But it came up to one, you got some stuff you still got to work on. You can't be for the
That
people.
part.
You can't be for the people and when you're trying to work through all of this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
or trauma,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm gonna call it, what it is, because we being transparent. It
Yeah.
was trauma. I had a lot of trauma and a lot of things that people don't even know what I've been through.
Yeah.
Um, and first off, like I talked, like I have a special needs child.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot. It's a lot, but it's rewarding. But with that, it came with so much. I thought I had to give up myself, my
Yeah.
job, my dreams, my goals, just my life. I lost myself, and then
Mm.
after, I was like, ooh, it's like I just kept getting hit, But last year I started doing, like I tell people, do the work. When
Do
stuff
the
come up and
work.
it's some stuff going on, you got to do the work, and that's what I started doing. And different people started falling in my life. Like I wrote my first book, The Chronicles of Blue Menu and 22Q. That's what set the foundation for me to even be able to write this anthology project, because I was scared to even get my story out. And I'm so glad
Yep.
I was able to get that published with my publishing coach, Sophisticated Press. But when I got to the anthology and I was writing that chapter, I started thinking, you've been doing the work. You've been
Mm-hmm.
doing the work, and I'm thinking, other families need to know what to do. You got to get out of your shell and talk about it. And I don't like to talk, but I come from my genes come from talking. My mama was a talker. So when I get comfortable with you, then I'm genuine because I let myself go. And so you can see that with me, let myself go with you, because I'm trusting, I'm
Y'all
trusting.
don't know we be on the phone, honey. I be like, okay, let's go. We gotta get off this phone because we gonna be here forever. But both of us are talkers,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, we just be on the phone, y'all. I call for one thing, or she call for one thing, and we
And
be
I go, whew, yeah.
it be some of everything by the time we get off the phone.
But it brought up me putting together this toolkit, and I
Yeah.
don't want to give away the toolkit that I put in our book, but I gave a checklist of what I use these past couple of years to get to this
Mm-hmm.
point, because I right now feel like I'm the strongest I've been in a very long time, but I still got work to do and I still
Yeah.
got growth to do. Um, but I had to find, and I didn't say, no, let me switch that. I didn't find them. God dropped those people in my life. And the
Absolutely.
right people were dropped in my life where I could do the work, or they
Yeah.
could support me
Doing the
in
work.
doing the work.
You know I
Um,
know. You know
yeah.
I know.
Um,
Oh.
yeah, affirmations, meditation, that's a big part of what I do. I'm a yoga teacher. That's what I educate in, especially with kids that are trying to find ways to channel their emotions. And so,
Oh.
like I said, I'm a special needs mom. I've been, and I have a support system with my husband, but I've also been a single mom too, early
Okay.
on. So I can speak to that part of being a single mom by yourself, as I've been there, done that
Mm-hmm.
without quote unquote a support system. But I'm so thankful that I have had people in my life, like my friends, to help me raise my kids in them early years,
Yeah.
and my sister. But what that book did was it it changed some things in me. It changed
Mm.
something. It was one chapter, but that was stuff that came up and I got out. And once I was like, it was like I'm not heavy. It's out
Mm.
it's out there. It lightened me. And so I'm like, it's just up from there. It's up from there. And when I get to go out and do yoga with the kids in the schools, that is the best feeling that I've had in such a very long time. And I get to do that through my company, and that really makes me happy, that I can go out and give them some coping techniques,
Yeah.
when they're put into situations when they're at school or when they go home or before
Yep.
they come from home to school or when they're getting bullied, whatever the case may be that they're going through, they're getting these skills where they can breathe.
I
They can
love
learn
it.
how to take a moment in the bathroom and breathe. Take a
Yeah.
moment before their test and breathe. And yeah, I didn't even know that was coming, and that is here. and I get to do that with the little people. And
And
now,
us.
yeah,
Don't be leaving us out. And us.
yes, and the adult, because I do that too. So I've started doing the meditation, and like I said, I'm offering something that I've used for myself to help me cope, to help me
Yeah.
heal, just to help me get through and maintain. Juggling all these hats, working, and I'm a student. I forgot to even say that too. I'm a student.
Now you sounding like me over there with five jobs, 3D7 kids, and I said that on
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah,
3D7 kids, like you sounding like me over there now.
3.5 jobs.
Girl, it's something else. Yeah, I wanna go through some of these comments real quick. Delena says testify. Tonya says, "Hey, girl, I definitely can resonate with your testimony. Absolutely." She says, "Yes, do the work because we have to do the work." My coach says she is so proud of you. I love that. And then Delana says, "Yes, yes, yes. Awesome seeing you opening up because the shy person is no more." Preach, sister. Absolutely. So these are people that know you, girl. It says, how many jobs? Too many, too many. She got 30, 57.
Leader, you
Uh,
already know.
and, hey, girl. So I'm telling y'all, if you have never been to an AOT event, this is not the year to miss. I promise you. And I tell y'all that every year. And every single year, it get better and better and better and better. Not saying that last year wasn't amazing because it absolutely was. The impact that we had last year was unmeasurable until we get to this year. So I can tell you that you want to be in the building. It's not a boring event. You get to hear from different people from different walks of life. You get to hear from people that are in different phases of their healing, right? You got some people, they've been there, done that, they healed, they good. Then you got some people that are, we're still kind of, we healing, right? And I tell people all the time, I'm still healing, but the difference in my healing now than what it was is the fact that now I have some tools, right? I have some ways to do things. Whereas before I didn't know what to do, how to do it, I just didn't know. Well, now I have tools. I can say, hey, you know what? Okay, Nikita, first of all, you need to breathe, right? And then you need to really understand things that you can't change, you can't worry like that, right? So I got a lot of different things that I do, and I got a lot of times that I spend in the mirror and say, hey, guess what? What was your part in this? How can you change some things, right? So no, all of us are not 100%, healed. I don't think you'll people will ever be 100% healed from everything, right? You can be healed from this part of life, but then there's a little bit over here, right? However, you'll have tools, you'll have ways to cope where things won't seem so bad. So I'm telling y'all, come out. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. Unfortunately, we did cancel the cover up. We will postpone that. It looks like it's going to be in May. I'll keep you all posted on that. But we are going to Memphis February the 19th. We will be in Memphis February the 19th. And it is called, it's the comeback for me. It is the comeback for me. Because we've all had to come back from something, right? We've all had to figure out the person, we've grieved, and we think of death, right? We think of, oh, they died, so we grieve. But sometimes you're grieving over the person that you were.
Mm.
Sometimes you're grieving over the person that you thought you were, right? So I'm telling y'all, it's not a sit down. We interact. We got the panel this year. There's going to be a lot happening. We feeding y'all this year. Yay! So we're gonna have brunch with the speakers. February the 19th. I'll tell you, of course, you'll get more every week. But we got brunch with the speakers from 11:30 to 12:30. Doors open at 11. I advise you to get there early. Um, But we got brunch with the speakers, 11:30 to 12:30. From 12:30 to 1 o'clock, we are kind of cleaning up and shopping and doing things of that nature. And then 1 o'clock, we are going to be started. Period. We 1 o'clock, we are starting with our testimonies and what that looks like for each individual. And they're going to come out and they're going to tell their story in a different kind of way. So it's not like they're just going to be standing up there talking to you, because we want to make sure that you are entertained as well as fed, right? And then we're going to have a little bit more network in the panel so that you can ask us questions. You, as our audience, you can ask us questions. Can you do virtual? Absolutely, but it's the same ticket price. So you might as well be in the building. We have VIP tickets that are $35, and we have no, I'm sorry, we have pure admission tickets that are $35 and VIP tickets that are $45. All the tickets come with food, but there is a few more perks that VIP gets. So get your VIP tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets. bit.ly/ALT Memphis. That is our next event, Memphis, Tennessee, February the 19th. So TWana, tell us in the last, oh wait, we got some a few more comments. I can't wait. Super excited. I am too. Like this year, I'm super excited. Tools, I am excited for you all. And I am certainly taking notes. Yes, come on out. Come on out. I just said this to my daughter. Yeah, we gotta do some things. Sometimes it is the person you thought you were. Absolutely, absolutely. That, honey, I didn't grieve her a million times. Okay, I have grieved her because I thought I was. You listen to society, right? Society says you are her or you are him, and then you figure out who you are, and you're like, well, maybe I'm not that person, right? Um, so we have another comment. She says she ready for the tour. I know I am, honey. So come on out. We got Memphis, we got Atlanta, we got Chicago a couple times, right? And then we're going to Jamaica in October. Go with us. Go with us. We are going to be on the beach telling our story. A lot of people, you won't get that. You won't see a tour in Jamaica telling our testimony to those that whoever going to listen. Come on, y'all. Come on, somebody. And we get to have fun. We still going to go on excursions. We're going to have some fun. So I want you to tell us, how do we find you, TWana? How do we find you on this web?
I am on all social media platforms. You can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram at Abilities Above Bounds Beyond. You can also find me on Instagram under TWana BJ Future BCBA. And also, if you want to connect with me, you can go to youhavetheabilities.com and you can reach me there as well. And I have another website. I got too much.
No, it's never too much. Never too much.
thechroniclesofblue.com. So you can reach me on all of those. I'm visible. I've just started kind of playing with TikTok a little bit. So,
I'm playing with TikTok too.
I'm using that for my therapy to laugh. So yeah.
Do you have Snapchat?
I do not know how to work that.
I don't know how to work it either, but I just signed up not too long ago. I got friends. I don't know nothing that's going on Snapchat. I ask everybody that comes on this show, do you have Snapchat? Because I need to know how to Snapchat.
I think I have it, but I don't know what to do with it. And my kids don't even get on there, mama. Don't fool with that. That's not for you.
Delina says, right, and sometimes you do not like the person and then now double grieving. Girl, is you coming on tour with us, honey? Because that's where I'm at, baby. Because you don't even like that person and you grieving. Nah, not going on. So yes, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head with that one. And she says, I have Snapchat and take pictures on. Okay, so I have heard that the Snapchat filters are the bomb. So that's really why I downloaded it. Like the Snapchat filters are bomb. I ask everybody, do they have Snapchat? Because all of these social medias, right? They have a purpose, right? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn. I'm probably leaving some out, but they all have a purpose and business, personal, all of that good stuff. It is for you to know who I am and what I do. So you can always go to www.artoftransparency.org and you can see the 2022 tour speakers. You can see the dates that we're going to be where we're going to be. You can definitely buy tickets. You can fly in. Let me tell y'all, we love when Chicago people or Texas people or Atlanta people follow us because that really says a lot to us because that means not only do we have support, but you took the time out of your busy schedule to come and be with us, right? That is amazing and we appreciate that above all. I mean, we love people that come, period, but when you really like tour with us, oh my God, that is amazing. So we do have support tour shirts. Just so you guys know, I'll show you guys those next week. Um, Sonia said it's good for catching memories in the midst of doing life, but I don't know how to use Snapchat. I don't know. Yeah, and absolutely, it is good for catching the memories because I've seen things like 3, 4 years ago. And I'm like, oh, I said that then. So that's good. Um, she said go make that money on LinkedIn.
Yes.
I've heard that too. I shared in my family page who live in Memphis. Great, yes, yes, we want all the family. Um, so you can find TWana on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. She says she playing with TikTok. I'm gonna play with TikTok just a little bit, um, and see what that does. But guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Any last words for us, TWana, before we get out of here?
I would just say, just to all the families or anyone that may be listening, be patient with yourself. If you got some goals this year and you've been sitting on them, go ahead, dig them out, and and
Yeah.
get to it. Start doing the work. Just if you don't take the jump, how will you know? So just go
Leap, honey.
ahead.
Leap.
Yeah, just go ahead. Be patient with yourself and go after your goals. Laugh and yeah, just embrace what 2022 is got for you.
Man, if y'all don't do nothing else, give yourself some grace,
Yeah.
baby. Grace. It's hard out here. You got mental illness, mental health. Like, and let me be very clear, mental health and mental illnesses, those are a little different. Okay? So you gotta know, right? You gotta just give yourself some grace. Everything is not going to be perfect. Give yourself some grace. Be patient with you. And work on them goals, honey, because as you can see, we already 9 days into the brand new year. I swear I was just saying Happy New Year 2 days ago. Um, but anyway, 9 days, 9 days in, 9 days in. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. She says, great interview and testimony. This was awesome. We'll return. We will be here every Sunday, 8 p.m., unless something happens and I cannot get on, but you'll know ahead of time. But Sundays, 8 p.m., right here on Facebook. We got Facebook, we got YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, please, please. And thank you. Look up the Art of Transparency Talk Show on YouTube. We're the Art of Transparency Talk Show on Facebook. We are also the Art of Transparency NFP on Facebook. So just go find us. We got Twitter, we got Facebook, we got Instagram. I'm playing with Snapchat, TikTok. Don't know about that one, but just go find us. Go find us. And if all else fails, go to www.autotransparency.org. We are always there. And until next time, everybody, look us up, okay? See you later. Bye, everybody.